We start today at the beginning of our mat, so come together in Samasthiti, the big toes together, the heels slightly apart, the hands to the sides, fingertips pointing downwards, spine points upward. We start to activate Ujjayi breath. Either you stay here with activated Ujjayi breath, or you join me for the opening prayer of Ashtanga Yoga. Inhale for Om. Vande Gurunam Charnarvinde Sandarshita Swatma Sukhava Bodhe Nishreyase Jangalikayamane Samsara Halla Halla Mohashantye Abahu Purushakaram Shankashakrasidarinam Sahasrashesam Shvetam Pranamami Patanjalim. Samasthiti. Ekam, inhale, hands up, gaze follows. Doi, exhale, release forward and down. Trini, inhale, halfway lift. Chatvari, palms down, we step or jump. Chaturanga Dandasana. Pancha, inhale, open chest, Urdhva Mukha. Shat, exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog for 5 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sapta, inhale, gaze forward, step or jump, half lift. Ashta, release forehead down. Nava, inhale, rise up, hands touch. Samasthiti, second round, Surya Namaskar A. Ekam, inhale, hands up, gaze follows. Doi, exhale, release forward and down. Trini, inhale, halfway lift, fingertips can touch. Exhale, jump or back, Chaturanga. Pancha, inhale, open chest. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. For 1, press deeply into the fingertips, lift the back. 2, maybe pressing the heels down, open the backs of the knees. 3, long spine. 4, and 5. Stay with Ujjayi breathing. Sapta, inhale, step or jump, half lift. Ashta, exhale, release down. Nava, inhale, rise up, hands touch. Samasthiti. Ekam, inhale, third round. Doi, exhale, release forward and down. Trini, inhale, half lift. Chatvari, palms down, step or jump, Chaturanga. Inhale for Pancha, open. Shat, exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. 5 counts for 1. Pressing into the fingertips until the hip. 2. From the sitting bones down the heels, elongate. 3. Stay with Ujjayi. 4. And 5. Sapta, inhale, gaze forward, step or jump, half lift. Ashta, release. Nava, inhale, rise up, grow tall, exhalation, Samasthiti. 4th round, Ekam, inhale. Doi, exhale. Trini, inhale, long spine, Chatvari, palms down, step or jump, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, open chest. Exhale, Shat, Adho Mukha. 1, breathing in the length of the spine. Exhale, heels down. 2. Breathing into the width of the rib cage. Exhale, heels down, belly button in. 3. Breathing into the depth of the heart. Exhale, belly button in. 4. 3-dimensional breathing, Ujjayi breath in the length, the width, the depth. And 5. Sapta, inhale, gaze forward, step or jump, big toes together. Exhale, release. Another inhale, rise up, palms together. Exhale, Samasthiti, last round. Ekam, inhale. Due, exhale. Trini, inhale. Chatvari, exhale. Pancha, inhale. Shut, exhale. 5 breaths for 1. Breathing in 3 dimensions. Exhale, belly button in. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Sapta, inhale, gaze forward, step or jump, half lift. Ashta, release. Another inhale, rise up, palms touch. Exhalation, Samasthiti. Surya Namaskar B. Ekam, inhale, bend knees, chair position. Exhale for Due, releasing forward and down. Trini, inhale, pressing into fingertips, half lift. Then Chatvari, palms fully down, step or jump, Chaturanga, hold. Inhale, Pancha, we open chest, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Shut, exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, hold the breath. For Sapta, you step the right foot forward, left foot 45. Inhale now, straighten. Exhale, hands to the sides. Nava, slow down. Desha, open up. Ekadesha, hold the breath. Step the left foot forward, right foot 45. Reach up. And Dwadesha, hands down, frame the foot, Chaturanga. Trayodesha, open the chest. And Chaturdesha, Adho Mukha Svanasana. 5 breaths for 1. Slow down your breathing. 2. 3. 4. 5. Panchadesha, gaze forward, step or jump, half lift. Shodesha, release down. Saptadesha, bend knees, sit deep, hands up. Exhalation, Samasthiti. 1 more round like this. Surya Namaskar B. Ekam, inhale. Due, exhale. Trini, inhale. Chatvari, palms down, step or jump, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Shut, exhale, Adho Mukha. Hold the breath, right foot forward, left foot 45. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, frame front foot, step or jump. Inhale, open chest. And exhale, Adho Mukha. Hold the breath, left foot in between the hands, right foot 45. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, frame front foot, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Trayodisha, open chest. Exhale, Shatodisha, downward facing dog. For 1, deepen breath. 2, come back to Ujjayi if you lost it. 3, press fingertips and heels deeply into the mat. Open backside of knees. 4. And 5. Panchadesha, gaze forward, step or jump, half lift. Shodesha, release forward and down. Saptadesha, bend knees, hands up, Utkatasana. Exhalation, Samasthiti. We start today's standing sequence, hands to hips. Ekam, inhale, jump the feet hip width distance apart. The way exhale, guided by the chest, release forward and down. Grab the big toe with peace and middle finger. Inhale, extension of spine. Trini, exhale, bend elbows, reach forward. Padangusthasana. For 1, Send the sitting bones high. Reach downward with the heart. 2. Stick to dry breath. 3. Shift the weight slightly more forwards. 4. So you create more space for the hips to go up. And 5. Inhale, we lift the gaze, lengthen the spine. Exhale, release the hands, lift the feet and bring the hands under the foot. Padahastasana, hands under foot posture. Inhale here. Exhale, bend forward. For 1, deeper stretch as Padangusthasana is Padahastasana. 2, this means hand under foot posture. 3, shift the weight more forward to increase the stretch in your hamstrings. Lift the hips higher. 4, 5. Inhale, extend spine. Exhale, release the hands. Hands to hips. Inhale, slowly lift yourself up. Exhale, jump the feet together, hands to side, Samasthiti. From here, Ekam, inhale, open the right foot to the right side. Left foot points forward, inhale here. Exhale, left arm reaches forward and down, Trikonasana, gaze up. First variation for 1, maybe you can reach the hand down, grab the big foot. 2, back heel is 45 degree, outside presses down. 3, we open the chest up to the sky, the whole right side stays open. 4, and 5, slight bend in the front knee. Inhale, right arm reaches up. Exhale, changing sides. Right foot points back, left foot 45. Inhale here, exhale, reaching forward and down. Gaze to big middle finger. 1, finding your posture. 2, staying open here. 3, gaze to big middle finger, open chest. 4, work with the breath. And 5, slight bend in right knee. Inhale, left hand reaches us up. Exhale, we change to B variation. Left foot points forward, right foot 45. Inhale, right hand reaches up, both legs straight. Exhale, reaching forward and down, outside of the left foot. Inhale in the length, exhale in the twist. B variation, Trikonasana. 1, 2, twist happens from the center. 3, 4, soften your shoulder. And 5, gaze down, inhale here, exhale, hands to hip, bend in the front knee. Inhale, reaching us up, changing the sides. Exhale here, inhale, left hand up, right hand to hip. Exhale, reaching forward and to the outside of the right foot. Inhale in the length, exhale in the twist. For 1, hips in one line, right hip reaches back, left hip forward. 2, gaze to right middle finger. 3, we're engaging both legs so we protect our knees. 4, and 5. Inhale, gaze down, right hand to hip. Exhale, slight bend in the front knee. Inhale, left hand reaches us up and open to the side. Exhale, big toes together. Samasthiti, beautiful. Next posture, Parshvottanasana. We step the right foot back, 45 degree. Inhale, hands forward, both legs straight. Exhale, twist the palm to the outside and we find reverse prayer behind the back. Try to bring also here the thumbs together. Keep the hips closed. Inhaling here, palms pressing together. Exhaling with this length, we straighten forward, gazing down towards the big toe. For 1, 2, every exhale, belly button goes in. 3, inhale, length, exhale, straight. 4, 5, slight bend in the front knee. Inhale, we reach up. Exhale, we keep the hands how they are. Turn to the other side. Inhale, open chest. Exhale, forward fold. Gaze to big toe. 1, Maybe bring the palms a little bit more up, opening the chest, palms pressed together, 2. Hips in one line, 3. Deep Ujjayi breaths, 4. Helping us to go deeper, 5. Slight bend in the front knee. Inhale, we come up to standing. Exhale, release the hands and step forward. Samastitihi. Beautiful. From here, we come to the first balancing posture. We shift the weight on the left foot, left hand to left hip. We come onto the tippy toes. Maybe bring the knee towards the chest or grabbing the big toe with the peace and middle finger. Inhale, heel, lengthening the spine. Exhale, nose to knee. 1. Deep breaths. 2. Strong left leg. 3. 4. 5. Inhale, we lengthen spine. Exhale, we open the hip to the right side. Maybe gaze over left shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, come back to center slowly. Exhale, nose to knee. Inhale, release both hands to hips, point the toe. 1, straighten spine. 2, release shoulders. 3, chest goes forward. 4, a little bit higher. 5, relax. Well done. Changing the sides. Right foot is the standing foot, standing leg, right leg. We come onto the tippy toes of the left. Inhale, lift the knee towards chest or grab big toes with peace and middle finger. Inhale, extension. Exhale, nose to knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, strong right leg. 5, inhale, lift the gaze, ground the right foot. Exhale, open the left leg to the side. Maybe gaze over right shoulder. 1, open the hip. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, slowly back to center. Exhale, nose to knee. Point the toe, release the hand. 1, lift the left thigh. 2, lift it a little bit higher. 3, strong leg. 4, higher. And 5, exhale. Well done. We flow it out. Ekam, inhale, hands up, gaze follows. The way exhale, release forward and down. Trini, inhale, half lift, long spine. Chadvari, palm down, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Gaze forward, step or jump for Sapta. Big toes together. We press the heels down, sitting bones down, Utkatasana chair. For 1, long fingers, gaze is up. 2, we tilt the hips slightly forward, sit deeper. 3, arms are fully straight, no bend in the elbows. 4, shoulders away, chest up. And 5, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, palms down, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, open chest. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Last posture of standing sequence, right foot forward, left foot 45. Inhale, warrior 1, Virabhadrasana 1, 1, 2, right heel directly on top of the ankle. 3, left foot presses outer edge down. 4, deeper bend. 5, pressing into the front foot straighten. Exhale, arms stay up. We just change to the sides. 1, 2, 3, gazes up, shoulders away, chest up. 4, 5. We open the hands to the sides. We come to Virabhadrasana 2, now starting on the left side. 1, 2, hips are open. 3, fingertips pulling away from one another. 4, strong, 5, inhale, extension, exhale, changing sides, bend front knee, 1, open chest, 2, maybe opening the stance a little bit more, going deeper, 3, 4, 5, windmilling the arm down, framing the front foot, exhale, step back, chaturanga. Inhale, open chest, gaze up. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. We enter today's seated sequence. Gaze forward in between the hands. We cross the legs, jump forward, crossing the legs, extending the legs, Dandasana. Always first posture, as Samasthiti is the first posture in the standing sequence. This posture is the first posture in the seated sequence. Dandasana. Inhale here. Exhale, now we extend for Padangusthasana, lengthening the spine. Exhale, bend forward for 1, long spine, pressing backside of the knees down, 2, using breath, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, extend arms. Exhale, release. Bring the hands to the sides, roll over the knees. Step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, back to Adho Mukha. Gaze forward, cross the legs, then extend the legs again in Dandasana. And from Dandasana, we bring the hands behind. Inhaling for Purvottanasana, opening chest, pointing toes. Exhaling, engaging core, engaging glutes, lifting up, upward plank. For 1, 2, maybe open the throat. 3, 4, lift the hip higher, and 5, slowly release. Crossing the legs, rolling over the knees, step or jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. From here, we gaze forward, cross the legs, extend the legs, Dandasana. And we come into one of my favorite asanas at the moment, which is a variation of one-legged forward fold. We either come into our one-legged forward fold, Janu Shirshasana. Here the lower part of the foot comes to the inside of the thigh. Otherwise, we come into the variation. We come into half lotus here, and you can grab the foot or the big toe behind. We inhale, lift the left arm up. And even this variation, or in the first in Janu Shirshasana normal, we extend forward, grab the foot, fold forward for 1. Lengthening with an inhale, exhale, 2, bending forward. 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, we extend spine, gaze forward. Exhale, release. Crossing the legs, rolling over the knees, step or jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. Gaze forward, cross the legs, extend the legs, and we come to the other side. Again, either Janu Shirshasana, sole of the foot to the inner thigh, or we come into half lotus. Bring the upper part of the foot on top of the thigh, grabbing the foot behind. Inhaling, now straightening. Exhale, reach forward and down. 1, 2, working with the breath. Try to bring the shoulders in one line. 3, and one more. 4. Inhale, extension, and exhale, release. Crossing the legs, rolling forward, palms down, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, we open, and exhale back to downward facing dog. From here we gaze forward, cross the legs, and not extending the legs here, we directly lift the legs up for Navasana first round. For 1, we can keep the knees bent or maybe straighten. 2, chest is open, shoulder blades back. 3, gaze to big toes. 4, straighten more. And 5, slowly cross the legs, press into the palms, lift for a moment. Release the hips down, 1 more round for 1, 2, deep breaths, 3, 4, back is long, and 5. Cross the legs, roll over knees, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, and exhale, back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. 1 breath through the nose, and maybe 1 exhale, tongue out, lion's breath. 1 more, inhale, exhale. Nice. We gaze forward, and now this is not part of usual Ashtanga Primary Series. I always teach it. We gaze forward, jump the feet outward of the feet into Malasana just for a moment, pressing palms together, pressing the triceps against the inner thigh. Inhale, lengthening spine. Either stay here or exhale for a hand balance. We bring the hands down, more or less 20 centimeters. We keep the opening of the hips and maybe lift up for our crow. For 1, big toes together. 2, trying to balance on the hands. 3, 4, 5. Either you step back slowly out in Malasana, back to Chaturanga, or maybe you can jump back. Inhale, gaze up, and exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Next inhale, gazing forward, cross the legs, jump forward, extend the legs, Dandasana, and here we come into a position called butterfly Baddha Konasana. We bring the soles of the feet together, pressing the hands to the big toes, inhaling, lengthening, rolling slightly over the sitting bones, exhale, bending forward for 1, heel long spine. 2, this is Baddha Konasana, a long spine. 3, 4, 5. Inhale, we extend. Now B variation, we can round the spine now. Exhale, forward. Rounded spine for 1. Now the forehead comes to the big toes energetically. 2, stay deep in Ujjayi breath. 3, 4, and 5. Beautiful. Inhale, extension. Exhale, we release. Crossing the legs, rolling forward. Exhalation, step back, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. And exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. We gaze forward, cross the legs, then extend the legs, and we find our way down for today's ending sequence. We wiggle the shoulders slightly under, we bend the knees, and here we lift either the legs up, maybe this is your position for today. Otherwise, if you want to go into shoulder stand with me, you lift the hips up, support your lower back here, maybe even go a little bit more down. If you can, to support the ribs, point the toes up for 1. Deep breaths. 2, 3, 4, strong legs. 5, finishing sequence is 10 counts. 6, hips want to go forward, heels want to go back, straight line. 7, 8, 9, and 10. From here, we slowly allow the feet to go behind the back, behind the hat. Halasana plow pose. You can interlock the hands. 1, untuck the toes, straightening the legs. 2, 3, deep Ujjayi breaths. 4, 5. Either you stay here or you might want to bend the knees for Karna Pidasana. 1, 5 more. 2, 3, 4, and 5. From here, support the lower back again. Come one more time up into shoulder stance. And then slowly bend the knees, bring the knees to the forehead. Release the hands to the side. And then engage the core and then vertebra by vertebra. Really slowly. You try to come back down, lying the legs down on the mat. Beautiful. From here, we bring the chin towards the chest, lift our upper body up, bring the palms down, open chest, and come here into our fish position, Matsyasana. Toes are pointed, crown of the head is down, 95% of the weight is on the forearms, 5% is on the head, the gaze towards the nose. This is a counter pose for our shoulder stand. We stay here for 1, 2, chest is open, 3, throat is open, 4, 5, 6. Imagine someone pulling a string onto your heart, pulling the heart up towards the ceiling. 7. This is a heart opening practice. 8, 9, and 10. Slowly pressing to the forearms, lift the head. Slowly, slowly bring the chin to the chest. And then really slowly lie down onto the back. Take a deep breath in. And take a relaxing breath out. And in today's Shavasana, 1 minute of silence. To reactivate the body, we take a deep breath in. Wiggling the fingers, wiggling the toes, exhale. Rotating wrists, rotating ankles. Maybe giving yourself on the floor here a little stretch. Before, with closed eyes, you roll over one side and come back into a seat on your yoga mat. Maybe cross-legged seat. We end the practice bringing the palms together, thumbs connecting to the heart center. We end the practice today seated with the ending prayer of Ashtanga Yoga. Either you keep your eyes closed and listen, or you keep yours closed and chant. We take an inhale for Om. Om. Swasti prajabhyaha paripalayantam Nyayena magena mahim mahishaha Gopramanibhyaha Shubhamastu nityam Loka samasta Sukhino bhavantu Om. Gently blink open your eyes. Come back to the space. Thank you, Ashtangi, for your practice today, practicing with me this short sequence of Ashtanga Yoga. I wish you an amazing day. Namaste.